Welcome back to All Access Cape Cod. A new service center for veterans opened in Hyannis in February. Let's take a look.
1, 2, 3.
This will really tremendously help the veterans here on the Cape, and I want to tell the Veterans Services and the veterans organizations to please support these people. Please support what they're doing. If you know veterans that need help, please contact these people. They no longer be alone. These people will help them and get them the care that they need.
In January of '67, I shipped out to Vietnam and returned in January of '68. I knew I had changed when they opened the door of the DC-8 at Logan, because I know I didn't feel like I belonged back here. After major surgery on my back, which I had injured in the service, I became depressed, and Vietnam came back to my mind. I felt like I was in a crisis mode when all of a sudden I had no work and nothing to do. I went to the Fort Lauderdale Vet Center in '94. I asked if there was someone there that could help me. Within minutes, they had me talking to an ex-Marine Vietnam veteran by the name of Jose Torres, a counselor, and he helped me up tremendously.
One of the things I think we've learned as a community and as a society is that whatever our differences around issues with respect to war, the one thing that I think we've learned as a result of Vietnam is that we always have to remember that we can't confuse those disagreements with our respect, our admiration, our affection for those who fight on our behalf.
Today is a day to celebrate. And I don't think I could improve on the words of Jeff Mandeville in terms of the need for this particular facility. Bonnie alluded to the primary health care center that came about 10 years ago. And I can remember those in the Veterans Administration at the time saying to myself and Senator Kerry, but is there really a need on the Cape? I said, I promise you there's a need in the Cape, because the data reveal that there are more veterans and more combat veterans in terms of the percentage of the population on the Cape than anywhere else in the Northeast. And guess what happened? The doors were opened, and my memory is that in the first 2 or 3 weeks, there were 8,000 veterans that came and registered at that particular facility for primary health care treatment.
One of the things I'm proudest of that we all fought for was the Vietnam veteran himself and herself, the veteran. And the very first effort of these centers began in 1969, in 1970. And they began spontaneously through the effort of fellow vets to help take care of fellow vets. Well, this is near and dear to my heart. I've been working on this issue in veteran centers and outreach for 35 years now. We started these centers years ago, and I'm very proud that Hyannis and the Cape are going to have this center here. It's just a first-rate facility which will really help veterans coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq to be able to deal with some of the issues that unfortunately people come back from war with.
Oh, this is very important, because the data, the empirical data, indicates that those returning veterans that have experienced combat are, as Senator Kerry indicated, have invisible wounds. And invariably, anyone who has been in combat has a need to vet, to, if you will, exorcise some of the demons that naturally would be visited on anybody in those kind of horrific circumstances.
So to all veterans out there that might be watching this, wherever you are, I urge you, if you think something isn't right and you need to talk to somebody, or you want to talk to somebody, please don't wait 26 years as I did. The Vet Center is here to serve you. Every veteran deserves to live his life as well as they can. As veterans, we have all earned that right.